Let's talk about your most recent like album and your project. Like what was there like an overall message or like something that you wanted to imbue in your music? And because you're also very intentional with the visuals, like every piece of the art.
Yeah, thank you.
What were you trying to really get across and out into the world in these last projects?
Yeah, so the last project was my introspection, like 2-part introspection EPs. And I started off with like a studio EP that I dropped last summer. And that project, I just wanted to showcase kind of all the different styles of music I've been tapping into, whether it was like rappier type vibe or slower R&B sound, poppier stuff. That was introspection. And then over the pandemic, I was listening to a lot of like D'Angelo, Erykah Badu, just more music with live instruments. And I was like, I just really want to try making a project with all live instrumentation, recorded live top to bottom. So I made the Introspection Reimagined project, which, like I said, is every sound you hear is made from a human being, which I think is really interesting. And when you hear it, you're hearing the essence of that moment. There's no editing. It's like what we sang and what we played there is what you hear. And my intention for both was more of an energy thing. I just wanted people to feel something, feel me from it, feel my voice more from it. And it's kind of set me up for my album that I'm dropping next.
Ooh, when is that coming?
Next spring-ish.
Okay.
But I'm finishing my album right now. I have all the songs, but I'm learning I want to take my time.
Yeah.
With this next one, I feel like I don't want to say I've rushed in the past, but I've set deadlines for myself, and it's pressure on me. And I'm like, why am I making something that's fun not fun for me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take my time with this one.
That's great. I feel like I'm rushing, and it's stressing me out.
Yeah.
But
I feel you.
But I mean, I don't know. I want to get to a point where I can do what you're doing, where it's just like, I'm gonna just do my thing.
Yeah.
And if it comes together, it comes together. But yeah, I think that's an incredible luxury in the world of music.
Yeah.
That I'm so jealous that you can take right now. But it's also incredible that you've gotten yourself to a point where you can do that.
Yeah, I feel like there's a time and place for each type of creativity. And each project, like some projects you just want to boom, get in there. Let's go. And that was the introspection projects for me. And that was required for that music to happen. So yeah, maybe the next project will be more of that. Yeah. For you.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
No, I feel like such depth and intentionality from your music. Where I like, because I've been listening to your music for years, and I was like, oh man, I'd love to like work with Umi sometime in the future. But it was like to the point where I was like, but she's like so deep. I don't know if I'm ready for that. Like I need to get myself to a place where like musically and also like in my life, I feel balanced enough to be like, hello, Umi, would you like to work together on something?
Oh my gosh, what an honor.
So when I heard you were gonna come on the show, I was like, this is like such a great way to just like say hi.
Yes.
And just, and like get to know you and like try to understand you better. But I feel like I'm getting a very like bird's eye, but also oddly deep way of understanding like how you think and process the world, which is like super cool. You have so many different messages in your music, and even on like social media, like I feel like you're always doing like there's like a meditation or there's like an affirmation or there's like just great vibes that you're putting out to the world. But have you seen anything where it's like fans dive into something and they're like making up like fan stories or like conspiracy theories or like explanations to things, and you're like, that's not the intention at all, or like anything you want to debunk?
Anything to debunk? Well, I feel like a lot of people may have this perception of me kind of like always having it together and like always being very deep or always being very like in the spiritual world. But in reality, they're like waves and they come and go. And sometimes I'm just like off balance and I feel sad and I don't feel like doing anything. And I guess I'm not perfect, I guess. And I feel like you probably feel that same image sometimes can be placed. And I just want people to know you don't have to be perfect to be worthy of like things you desire, to be worthy of your dreams, or to like do something. Like you don't have to wait to be perfect to do anything. And I didn't wait to be perfect, and I'm not waiting to be perfect to share who I am. So I think that's one thing.
I think that's a great point. I think like, especially when I look at like other musicians or like up and coming musicians or people who just want to do anything. It's like, but it's not perfect. It's like nothing will ever be perfect. Just put it out there.
Be perfect.
Just do it. And like you learn from that.
Exactly.
And you build from that.
Yeah.
And that's what allows you to not even be perfect, but just get to a point where you feel somewhat satisfied with what you're doing.
That's so true. And I like to make comparisons to nature, and I think of like, no leaf is perfect, no tree is perfect, but it still grows and it still does its thing. And we are reflections of nature. So by nature, nothing we do will be perfect. And that is perfect, you know?
You're perfectly
imperfect. Yes, exactly.
We're vibing today.
We are vibing.
We're going to get matching tattoos that say perfectly imperfect.
Perfect right here.
Hey guys, before you go, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications for this channel. And comment if you can. And before you go, there's so much more content. Look at this amazing content for you guys to check out. Do it now, please. Okay, bye. Go. Bye.